Welcome to another video. Welcome to the channel. It's Sunday morning again. It's the 9th of August 2026 and today we are taking you to Jodrell Bank. Now of course Jodrell Bank has been in the news over the last few weeks with possible closure in 2028, and we're going to go through, tell you guys what's going on here at Jodrell Bank, show you how you can support them, and obviously the first thing that you can do to support Jodrell Bank is come and visit. And of course at the end of the video I'll tell you the main way that you can provide funding to Jodrell Bank as well. So using ChatGPT, let's get straight into it and see what the problem is here at Jodrell Bank. So the funding is
capturing moments, creating memories. And welcome to our channel.
So did you ever think why it's called Jodrell Bank?
No idea.
So it's called Jodrell Bank because it's the name of the estate in the area. I remember actually last time we were here they were just building this, I believe, weren't they? Yeah. So again, it's telling you Lovell's work in the radar. You can read everything that you want to do. So during World War II, Bernard Lovell was assigned to work on the development of radar technology. So the funding is cut, being made by the UK Research and Innovation, the UKRI, known as the Science and Technology Facilities Council, the STFC, which funds the UK's astronomy and particle physics infrastructure. So what is exactly being cut? It's important to clarify that Jodrell Bank itself isn't being ordered to close right now. The decision is to withdraw funding for Merlin, the UK's national network of radio telescopes headquartered at Jodrell Bank, when the current funding agreement ends in March 2028. Without replacement funding, scientific observations at Jodrell Bank could stop. Now the Lovell Telescope, which we can see here, is a major part of the system. So why are they doing this? The STFC says it's to make major savings, and it's carried out prioritization exercise. It says rising costs, typically, including electricity, staffing, currency exchange, have put pressure on the budget. The STFC says it's concentrating its money on projects it believes will provide the greatest long-term scientific capability and value for the UK, including new generations of radio astronomy facilities. The wider cuts are also substantial. STFC says it needs to put itself on a sustainable, couldn't get my words out then, financial footing by 2029, with several major scientific projects being dropped or reduced. Is the government responsible? Ultimately, yes. But the immediate funding decision was made by the UKRI STFC. The UKRI is a government-funded organisation. The STFC operates within that funding system, therefore it's part of the wider UK government science funding squeeze, rather than Jodrell Bank simply losing money because the telescope isn't wanted anymore. And there are considerable oppositions against it. More than 100 scientists, artists, writers have recently called on the government to reverse the decision, arguing that roughly 2.8 million a year is relatively small saving compared with the scientific cultural value of Jodrell Bank. So the University of Manchester, which owns Jodrell Bank, says it's now working with the government, public bodies, industry and charitable funders to secure alternative funding. So in a short, the UKRI, STFC are cutting the funding. The reason given is budget pressure, decision to prioritise other scientific projects. It isn't closed just yet. March 2028 is the crucial date. And at the end of the video, I'm going to explain how you can help these guys. This is awesome. Tickets at the moment are £15 an adult. Adults aged 65 and above, £12.70. Child £10.50, under 4 free. But there's one big difference. Okay, these are annual tickets, so you purchase one ticket, you can come as many times as you want to come and visit this spectacular Jodrell Bank. How cool is that?
So I'm just getting you there now while Daryl's finished talking. A lovely zoomed in picture there of Jodrell Bank, and it does look absolutely fabulous. Let's just zoom in a little bit more to it and show you that. It's incredible.
And of course, the first thing that you need to be doing when you visit Jodrell Bank is to put your phone in airplane mode, and we're going to do that right now, and that's to stop any interference with the big telescope here. Now, the second thing to remind you guys, if you wanted to come and do a vlog here, you need to consider notifying Jodrell Bank. We've actually got permission from Holly today to do filming here at Jodrell Bank for commercial purposes.
And as Daryl was just saying about the mobile phones there, look, there is a sign which I'm zooming into there, which tells you you've got to turn your phone off. And there's the sign welcoming you into the world of Jodrell Bank. It's stunning here at the entrance. Absolutely amazing. And we're actually driving in now.
Yeah, I'm super excited, and I'm sure you guys that are watching are also too.
I don't know where we park, I can't remember, can you?
It was a big car park from what I remember, yeah. Prepare for docking.
Oh yeah, the car parks.
Yeah, and there was the cafe right in front. So you can just come to the cafe without actually going into Jodrell Bank.
So here we are walking across the car park.
So the first thing that you need to know, completely free parking. And as I said before, opening hours, you can actually come and visit the cafe here at Jodrell Bank. And of course also get a fantastic view of the telescope.
Which is just by these trees here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's just get across there and have a quick look. Wow. Should be stunning, shouldn't it? Because it's so close now.
Yeah, should be able to get a good view right here.
Yeah, look at that for a view there now.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been to Jodrell Bank. Must be about 4 years since we brought you guys last.
Got to be, ain't it?
But looking forward to checking it out and seeing what's changed.
Yeah.
Should be good.
Just get a zoom in again there of this wonderful telescope. It looks amazing, that does. It's incredible. Wow. So let's head to the entrance and have a look, eh?
Absolutely, yeah. So this is the cafe, and there's some beautiful outdoor sitting areas with fabulous views of the telescope over there.
So this is the cafe, is it?
Yeah, entrance to the shop and the cafe. The main entrance is going to be straight ahead here for the tickets.
So like you say, you can come to the cafe and just go in there for nothing, can't you?
Yeah,
really?
so you could come and park here, and yeah, ideal.
Stunning. So the cafe's open is it 10 o'clock?
Should be from 10 o'clock onwards, yeah. It's your perfect thing to read here at Jodrell Bank. If you want to support these guys, scan the QR code, and we'll have a look at that as we come out again. And we'll put the QR code on so you can continue to support all the wonderful things that go on here at Jodrell Bank.
Another cracking view there, look, of the telescope as well, standing here by the queue. Amazing.
Right then guys, we're in. So today's adventure begins here at Jodrell Bank. Make sure you turn your phones onto airplane mode and let's go and see
What we can see.
what we can see. So I've got a map here showing exactly everything that we need to do. So we might, while it's quiet, go and look at the different exhibitions, and then of course we'll finish off at the all-important Lovell Telescope. Have a quick look at the CAF as we go out.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, this is awesome, isn't it? Really good. So it tells you exactly what's going on. So you can do lots of different dome shows from £5 per person. It tells you all the different times. Look at the beautiful sitting areas and everything here.
Yeah, wow, yeah, look at that.
Really,
I can't remember that, you know. I can't remember this part here as we come in either.
No, wow, this is just unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at this.
And this is the way in. It's like through a avenue of trees, isn't it?
So it's a fabulous day out. So once you've purchased the tickets, the valid, you can come back here as many times as you want throughout the year, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's stunning really when you think, isn't it, what you can do there.
Really good. So we've got to the left, the First Light Pavilion. We've got a cafe and we've got toilets this way as well.
Yeah.
I remember actually last time we were here, they were just building this, I believe, weren't they?
Yes, now you come and said that, yeah. They were, weren't they? Definitely. Well, let's go in and have a look. Wow. Got automatic doors, so they open as you walk in. Look at this.
So this is a really good time to come while there's not many people about. So let's have a look at the exhibition.
So they've got some pretty good things probably in here, haven't they? The story of Jodrell Bank.
Yeah,
Wow.
let's go and check it out.
Quiet in here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually stunning.
Well, this place is really, really cool.
I'm just going to turn the camera off a second and put it in low light mode. So the camera's in low light now, so hopefully you'll see what's going on.
Seen differently, touch to begin. The human eye only sees a small portion of the electromagnetic spectrum. Technology has allowed us to make full use of it. Wow. On a clear night you might even see the Milky Way, the light from the billions of stars in our galaxy.
Look at all this. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, this is something that we didn't see last time. So again, it's telling you Lovell's work in the radar. You can read everything that you want to do. So during World War II, Bernard Lovell was assigned to work on the development of radar technology. He led a team that developed airborne radar used in nighttime bombing raids for detecting submarines. Incredible.
Wow. You've got all these stunning seats as well where you can...
So these are actually
Just
where
sit
you
down.
can sit down, look, and you can hear different voices and things coming from Jodrell Bank. So it's a nice little quiet zone. And this one's reaching out from Jodrell Bank.
Wow.
And you can explore the map, solve the mystery of the radio stars. Everything is all interactive, fabulous.
Stunning, isn't it? I'm loving it already, to be honest with you, as you walk around here.
Yeah. Just so much information here. So Jodrell Bank and the Cold War. You could spend a long time here just looking at what's going on. But this is so impressive.
Yeah, it's stunning, isn't it? Wow. There's just so much to look at, isn't there, really?
Yeah. And I love the atmosphere in here, you know, being kind of dark. Look at this. This is like the control room, I guess, for the telescope. So it's telling you all from when it all began. First to the moon, record breakers, the great space hack, Venus and Mars, one giant leap for mankind when they touched down on the moon. What's it all these? All the miniature Jodrell Bank there.
Oh yeah, there's like a miniature model of it there, isn't there?
Yeah.
And if you touch the screens, everything wakes up.
Yes, it's telling you exactly from 1946 where they began to explore all the technology. I'm loving every single part of it is interactive, so good. And this is telling you all exactly where you can look at there. All the information like Part Royal, the contents of Part Royal truck, which had become stuck in the mud, transferred in 1949 to a new building immediately named Part Royal. Still its name today. Wow, there's just so much to learn in here. Fabulous. This is a meteorite. It fell to Earth around 4,000 years ago at Campo del Cielo, the Field of Heavens in Argentina. And it's around 4.5 million years old, formed during the development of the solar system. Wow. I guess we can get to touch that. Wow.
And you've just touched it there, yeah, wow.
This is amazing, isn't it?
People often ask me how I chose the site at Jodrell.
There's screens here where you can actually test your knowledge. So what was the Lovell Telescope tracking in July 1969? NASA spacecraft, Soviet spacecraft? I'm going to go with NASA. Oh, no, it was the Soviet spacecraft. Next question. For which movie was Bernard Lovell interviewed about aliens? Star Wars. No. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Go on to another question. What was the scientist's favourite stopping place when taking aerials across the Pennines? Blue John Cavern, Cat and Fiddle, Inn, Stargazer's Arms. I'm going to go with Stargazer's Arms. What was the Cat and Fiddle in? Can you believe it?
They got them all wrong.
Yeah. Look at this. It's all actually coming alive now. So we're only showing you guys a small glimpse of what's going on in here. But fantastic, isn't it? So early days of Jodrell Bank. Jodrell Bank was best known for a giant Lovell Telescope. But before the telescope was built, the observatory began almost by accident in the fields to the south. And this area is now hidden away in a working part of the observatory. Wow. And of course here you've got the family album. So the birth and the background, education, early career, family life. Let's have a look at that one. Early career. So in 1936, Bernard became assistant lecturer in physics at the University of Manchester. His research was into cosmic rays, high energy particles that enter the Earth's atmosphere from space. It was not astronomy, but an exciting new field of physics led by the scientist Patrick Blackett. But in 1939, their research was interrupted by an outbreak of war. Bernard became a military scientist. How incredible is that? Wow.
My name, Bernard. Today.
So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. And there's just so much to learn in there. But come on, let's go and have a look. So that's the story of Jodrell Bank.
That was stunning, really, wasn't it, walking through there?
Yeah, and there's actually a nice little cafe up here, I believe.
There's a cafe here as well, is there? Wow. Yeah, lovely cafe here as well, isn't there, where you can
yeah, so that's really nice.
sit
It's not
down and
fully
get
open
something
at
to
the
eat.
moment, but look at that. Really, really nice. Wow.
Wow.
And also an outdoor sitting area as well. So in here is called the Angle. And this is Curious Universe.
Right, Quantum 101.
Certainly some different things on display, aren't there?
Yeah, amazing. Wow.
So much to look at. But we can head outside again now and see what else we can see as we walk around outside. Wow, so we're back in a second now into the sunlight. And it's just a stunning day, absolutely stunning day. Here as we look around here. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was really, really good, wasn't it? So that was the first light pavilion. So that's at number 2 here.
Like I say, they've got some amazing sheltered picnic tables there, haven't they?
Yeah, beautiful ground. I mean, again, you come and have a little picnic here. So wind speeds are too high. The Lovell Telescope has to be parked and pointing directly upwards at the zenith. If winds are particularly high, the controller aligns the 2 support towers with the wind direction to minimise the loading on the structure. Engineers. So as well as a controller at Jodrell Bank, dedicated team of engineers who work to maintain it, doing all the rust on it. Look at that.
Yeah,
It has an annual painting plan. So much interest here. And the main photo you see here was taken in 2001-2002 for the main preparation of paintwork there. Wow, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Incredible. Dish panel replacement. So longer term maintenance projects include major works such as the replacement of the dish itself. The telescope, in fact, has 2 dish surfaces. The original one installed when it was built in the 1950s, and a new one nested above the original one installed in the 70s to 71, born when I was born then. The 1970 surface was replaced in 2001, 2022, and it's reflecting surface used for science today. The original 1957 surface was replaced between 2018 and 2020. Yeah, grade 1 listed structure. And panels of the original surface were kept for use in the permanent exhibition in the first light pavilion. Wow, so they're actually in there. Incredible. Let's carry on. Other Jodrell Bank telescopes. So the Lovell Telescope isn't the only radio dish operated by Jodrell Bank. In the observatory area, not generally open to the public, there are also enormous Mark II telescope with a 38 metre by 25 metre reflecting surface, completed in 1964. Now also a grade 1 listed structure, and this is what you can see. We're going to be showing you that in a bit. And they also have a smaller telescope, the 42 foot, on top of the control building, used to monitor pulsars, and the 7 metre telescope that's used for undergraduate teaching. Jodrell Bank is home to the National Radio Astronomy Facility, Merlin, and there's an array of 7 radio telescopes spanning 217 kilometres from this 25 metre telescope at Knockin, Shropshire, to Cambridge. The telescopes are scheduled to work together, and the signals are brought back to Jodrell Bank by the dedicated dark fibre network of optical cables. So it shows you exactly all the different telescopes all around here. So Pickmere, Darnhall, Knockin, Defford, Cambridge, Jodrell Bank, and the main Lovell Telescope.
Amazing.
Here, the Merlin telescope delivers a huge amount of data to Jodrell Bank, 210 gigabytes per second, equivalent to 21,000 home broadband connections. That's incredible, isn't it? Wow. And supercomputers themselves produce radio signals as a byproduct as they work to combine multiple signals in the correlator room, and these signals could drown out faint signals from telescopes that are working to detect the Merlin high performance computers. Wow, look at the computers there. Just so much here, isn't there? So again, the engineers maintain the Merlin network, team of engineers development who work to develop new receivers, techniques, and they see a new C-band receiver design for Merlin. Wow, so much going on here. And as well as the observatory, Jodrell Bank is also home to the headquarters of the Square Kilometre Array Observation. Didn't know any of this. This is now an intergovernmental organisation which is governed by the international treaty. And they work in a similar way to Merlin, with telescopes coordinated to observe the same object together. Wow. In 2012, Jodrell Bank was so proud to be selected as the site of the initial headquarters for SKAO. Construction began on the new global headquarters, and a competition in 2015 led to expansion. Wow. So this is a view of the council chamber where all the members come together. Visitor pavilions. So the first visitor facilities were opened here in the 1960s and demolished in the early 2000s. Current facilities built up from the Planet Pavilion. You can see a lot that was under construction there. Heritage Gallery, the first light pavilion. So in summer 2022, they opened the first light pavilion, which we've looked at, new Heritage Gallery. And it's the same diameter as the dish of the Lovell Telescope. Right, so the diameter, how interesting is that? What have we got here? The meridian line window in the middle, which creates a sundial effect in the entrance hall, which moves across the space during a sunny day. At night, the same window lines up with a pole star, and a long exposure reveals the rotation of the night sky. That's incredible, isn't it? Just so much. And Jodrell Bank has welcomed famous visitors over the year. John Bishop took the Olympic torch to the top of the Lovell Telescope in 2012. BBC Stargazing Live from 2011 to 2017. Wow, and part of the events were the Blue Dot Festival. Incredible. Prince Charles visited Jodrell Bank in 2003 to commemorate the completion of the 2001 to 2002 Lovell Telescope upgrade. Wow. And look at this, we consider science and engineering as part of human culture. Such efforts have been set up to events, musicians, writers, artists. And Jodrell Bank at work. So Dr. Anthony Holloway, head of the computing at Jodrell Bank, again, as we've read before, has worked here since 1999. This is incredible, isn't it? Look at that.
Amazing.
So that then, what I've learned, that's the same diameter as the Lovell Telescope. Yeah?
What this is here?
Yeah.
Right.
Same diameter.
That's what
Fantastic.
the idea of that actually is it there?
Yeah. So this way we've got the Arboretum. This is just so good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, really nice. It's just beautiful gardens. And I know what you guys are thinking when you're watching this video. How can this funding be stopped for such
Such an amazing place.
fantastic place? And again, what you've got to think about is all the young people. This helps so many young people as well, finding the careers and working their way through life. Wow.
Yeah, it'd just be such a shame to lose this, wouldn't it? It's got to be saved and it's got to carry on, really.
And again, I'm going to show you guys at the end of the video exactly what you can do. I'm loving the actual pavilion here. Fabulous, isn't it? That?
Yeah, this is what was under construction when we were last here, wasn't it?
Yeah. So what have we got here? Warning, lunar terrain ahead. Expect bumps, dips, craters. Step carefully, wear proper kit and keep your crew close. Our gardens are on a mission, boosting and supporting life. Wow, this is just so cool, isn't it? I don't think we've come here before.
No. Looks like there's miles and miles of places you can actually walk through the gardens, isn't there?
There is. This is just beautiful. You're just out here in nature.
Yeah, stunning.
And I'm so glad we've got the authority to come and film here at Jodrell Bank today. Again, for all of you other YouTubers, content creators, don't just think you can come and film here, because obviously your cameras, phones need to be switched off, certain cameras need to be switched off. Always ask for permission. And it's a big thumbs up for Holly for allowing us permission to come and film today.
Yeah, it's just, you wouldn't think now you're at the telescope, would you, walking through here?
This is just beautiful. So relaxing. You can spend easily the whole day here. Free parking, you've got the cafe, you've got the toilets. You've got the amazing information all about space and the universe. And you can come and walk through nature as well.
Incredible.
And I'm going to say it again. Annual ticket. Pay once, you can keep coming.
I think we've just gone round the loop.
Yeah, there's actually water to the side of us here.
Is there? Like a lake?
Yeah, this is just fabulous, isn't it? I'm loving it.
Yeah.
And what a perfect summer day we've actually got as well. I also want to give a big thank you to Dave at Urban Media for also helping us out with filming today. So Dave, big thumbs up. And of course, check out the channel, Urban Media.
And look at that shot there of the aircraft flying over.
Yeah, that one's passing over us quite high, but area very, very quickly for you. But you could walk a lot further into the woodlands and enjoy nature.
Yeah, there's miles. I didn't realise that, you know, how far you could actually go and walk here.
No, it really is a fantastic place. So hopefully, when you're watching this video, you're going to want to do one thing. You're going to say, I want to go to Jodrell Bank. So get on the website, book your tickets, and come and have a wonderful day at Jodrell Bank.
Definitely.
And that's helping to support these guys and keeping Jodrell Bank open.
We're back to
The pavilion, yeah.
the pavilion here now again, aren't we?
Yeah.
Wow.
So what we've actually got there is there's 35 acres of beautiful gardens and of course the arboretum. You'll find plenty of picnic areas, the site including the Comet Lodge, cosy indoor picnic space complete with wood burner. You can also stroll the pathways. So much to actually do, and again it's just having time to do it. We are on a mission today here at Jodrell Bank to just give you a very, very quick glimpse of what there is to see.
Definitely. There's paths everywhere. Look, I mean, we're taking this one past all the information
Exhibition
again.
area, yeah.
Just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So I think on another video we could come back and do the 35 acres of all the grounds. Would be pretty awesome to come and look at.
Yeah.
So there is actually here the top 10 things to do. Lose your head in the stars at a dome show. That's about £5 each. Stomp your feet on the ground in the woodlands. Be welcome to science everywhere. Wow at the Lovell Telescope's Big Dish. We've got that to come. Discover the mind-blowing stories in the first pavilion, which is right there. The whispering dishes, I remember them. We'll have a look at those. Use the gravity testing device. Make the earth move in the array. Relax for a proper brew and a range of cakes and bakes in the cafe. And find something that you love in the shop. So there's so much more still to check out.
And look at the stunning. I'll just show you in a second now. We'll just zoom in there, right in the centre, to the amazing telescope. Wow.
It looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we've covered this top end here, apart from obviously going more towards the arboretum. So we're going to head now down towards the space pavilion, the star pavilion, and of course the telescope pathway and the Lovell Telescope itself.
So still loads to do.
Absolutely. And we've already been here over 30 minutes.
So look at this now. This path in front of us takes us to the telescope, I think.
Yeah, so there's lots going on at the different dome shows. Ted's Space Adventure, animated. We've got One Step Beyond a Journey to Mars, supermassive black holes. It's all there. Incredible.
So let's carry on through here now and walk towards the telescope, eh?
Yeah, and we're going to have more exhibitions on the way. And look at the beautiful nature areas around here. You've got a lovely little pond area.
Yeah, it's
Must
stunning,
be.
isn't it, that?
It's got an abundance of wildlife, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Well, this is very, very near now the main entrance. I think that's the cafe.
Yeah, the main
in
entrance
front.
is on the right hand side. So this way is the Lovell Telescope. Now this is the Comet Lodge. So I guess the Comet Lodge is a nice little sitting area in there. And that's where a lot of talks will probably go on. I think they did a bit of a talk last time we were here. So this way then we've got, so that's the Planet Pavilion Cafe, shops, toilets. This way Lovell Telescope, galleries and pavilions. Let's go and check it out.
Oh, look at this now in front of us.
This is the wow, this is what I've been looking forward to.
This is incredible now.
Yeah, you can see a lot of people stop right here to get that fabulous shot of the Lovell Telescope. Wow. So we've got the Star Pavilion, which is right ahead here.
That's just stunning there now, that is. As I look at the telescope, wow. And then Daryl's here. He's gone look at something here. I don't know where we're going. Looks like we're going into another building here.
That
Automatic
seems to be all
doors, but it's
closed
closed.
off. Let's
Wow.
have a look around and see what we can find. The whispering test. So you can actually whisper in one of these and hear across there.
I can
So
remember that. Yeah, you can hear yourself at the other
so let's
thing.
try and
can't you?
test this out. So Glenn's going to go over to that one and let's see if we can test this out. So this is the whispering dishes.
So I'm just going to walk across to the other side here, down here, and I'll go into the satellite and then we'll test out, see if we can hear Daryl. So that's where I'm going. I don't know whether we will. So I'm going to stand here now and I'm going to spin the camera around.
This is the whispering into the silver ring. Your friend at the other end will be able to hear you clearly and whisper back to you.
Yes, I can actually hear you there. Can you hear me?
I can. That's just incredible, isn't it? Are you enjoying Jodrell Bank? I'm absolutely.
I'm loving it. Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, what a fabulous place. So there we go, guys. Whispering dishes. Look at the distance between the two dishes. Unbelievable. Wow. And what a fabulous picnic table that you can come and have your picnic and looking at the Lovell Telescope.
I'm going to have a look now. Just look at this. This is just absolutely outrageous. And we'll just get a little bit of a zoom in onto the structure there. Wow. Absolutely incredible. And then I think Daryl, he's
Right, guys,
sitting down
I think
there.
it's time for a break and it's time for a Kit Kat and some water. Right, that was a lovely break. Enjoyed my Kit Kat and a bit of water. Let's carry on. So, science of the whispering dishes. Let's check this out. The whispering dishes are parabolic reflectors. When you speak at the focus of the parabolic dish, the sound wave spreads out from the mouth and reflects off its surface, forming a parallel beam. Beam travels through the dish where the reverse happens, concentrating the sound at the focus so even whispers can clearly be heard. The Lovell Telescope also has parabolic reflector, collecting radio waves from outer space. Its whole area concentrating them on the top of the focus tower. Your conversation travels at the speed of sound, 340 meters per second. Radio waves travel at the speed of light, 300,000 kilometers per second. Wow.
Incredible, isn't it, that?
And these guys are testing that out right now.
Look at the telescope there now.
Absolutely, wow. Yeah.
Stunning. Yeah, there's just so much to do. Look at the buildings and the other telescopes in front of us there as well.
Yeah, so this is called the Space Pavilion. Let's go and have a look into the Space Pavilion.
Did we go in here last time?
We did, yeah.
Can't remember, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we definitely come in here before. Yeah, I remember coming in here before. So the scientists at Jodrell Bank explore the universe from the sun to the Big Bang and the most things in between. People of Jodrell Bank. How the telescope works, you can learn all about that, seeing the invisible. If you want to learn about black holes, learn all about the black holes there. The Big Bang, amazing. Life of stars, pulsars, alien life. This one interests me. Discovering new planets which on alien life might exist. We can't be the only life, can we, in the solar system? Do you know what? I feel like being in Griffith Park Observatory in Los Angeles. It's something similar to this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Big telescopes, big science. Why is it bigger? Why is it better? And again, you could just spend time coming and looking at all these fabulous exhibitions.
And they made fundamental discoveries. The GBT is a true heavyweight amongst telescopes, making groundbreaking discoveries like the detection of the first pulsar and studying the atmospheres.
It's amazing, isn't it, really?
Yeah, so this is the Space Pavilion. And this is the event space.
What's this in here?
The event space in here, yeah. Wow.
Like you say, there's just so much to look at, really, isn't there?
It's fantastic, yeah.
Like a office there, looking.
Wow.
Let's have a look at the office. Wow. Stunning. So quiet in here as well. It's like
They are extremely clever people. Just look at the calculations there. From expansion rate to matter to radiation to dark energy to the curvature. All got to be,
position.
yeah, and worked out. Black holes are objects in space where the pull of gravity is so strong that not even light travels fast enough to escape. Wow. A little bit on the frightening side as well, the black holes, yeah. And just look at the old control, yeah. Right. I'm looking forward now to the telescope pathway. Let's go and check it out.
Wow.
And right ahead of me I can see the sign for the Lovell Telescope. And it's going to tell us a little bit about it. There's going to be quite a lot of information that we can tell you about here. Right, it works by picking up faint radio signals coming from objects from far across the universe, such as galaxies, black holes and exploding stars. When it was built in 1957, it was the largest in the world at 76 meters across, and still the world's third largest steerable telescope. The huge white dish collects radio waves from outer space. And did you know, when it snows, the telescope controller tips the dish point at the horizon and all the snow slides out? I'd love to see that. The surface of the dish is covered by 336 separate panels that are made of galvanized steel, painted white to reflect the heat of the sun and prevent them from warping.
And the dish, just while Daryl was talking, was actually moving.
Is it starting to move? I can hear it moving.
Look at that.
Yeah, it is very, very slowly rotating, isn't it?
Yeah. Incredible how it does it.
What have we got here? Sir Bernard Lovell, 1913 to 2012, was the founder and first director of Jodrell Bank Observatory. Working on radar during World War II, Lovell returned to the University of Manchester, and he first came to Jodrell Bank in 1945. In the 1940s, Lovell and his team built a 218-foot wire mesh dish to survey the sky. I like these. Did you know? As well as being an accomplished organist, Sir Bernard was the captain of a local cricket team at Chalford and the president of the Lancashire County Cricket Club. Wow. How cool is that?
They're
And you
very,
can
very
still
slowly
see
tilting
it's
to the
moving,
sky.
it's tilting towards the sky very, very slowly. Wow. Right, did you know the giant gear racks at the top of the two towers on the Lovell Telescope were recycled from 15-inch gun turrets on battleships Royal Sovereign and Revenge? So during the winter of 1948 to 49, Bernard Lovell started to think about building a large telescope. Initial plans for the 250-foot, 76-metre diameter dish produced in 1950. By October 1957, the project, massively in debt, seemed to be only a miracle could prevent Lovell's ambitions. Wow. There's just so much to know, isn't there? Sputnik and the space race. So space is only 100 kilometres above your head. That's incredible, isn't it? So the International Space Station orbits at an altitude of 350 kilometres, about the distance from here to Edinburgh. 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik 1, the first artificial satellite, and it was the dawn of the space age. That's incredible, isn't it? Wow. So 100 kilometres above your head
Space.
is space. Jodrell Bank panorama. So this tells you a little bit more the pathway. Follow the path to see the Lovell Telescope from a different angle. So we haven't fully done that. Research labs, which you've got in front of you, where all the astronomers and engineers from the University of Manchester work. The control room at Jodrell Bank is right here in front of us. The 42-foot telescope, which is the one right here in front of us, monitors pulsars, the Crab pulsar, which lies in the heart of the Crab Nebula. Number 5, which is over here, 7-metre telescope used by the University of Manchester. There's a microwave link tower over there, 150-foot high tower holds the microwave radio. And beyond is going to be the Mark II telescope, built in 1964. First in the world to be controlled by a computer. How incredible is that? The international headquarters, its mission to build and operating cutting-edge radio telescopes located at the Radio Quiet site in South Africa and Australia. Wow. Right, let's continue going through.
There's just so much, isn't there, to see? It's
Yeah, loving it.
amazing. I'm going to have a look at the telescope again there. Wow.
So the Lovell Telescope could detect the signal from your mobile phone if you were standing on the surface of Mars. Help us with our science. Please switch off your mobile phone. So it's switched off. So if I was standing on Mars, it would pick up my signal. How incredible is that? The whole sky is seen in radio waves. The first radio astronomy observations were made in 1931 at the Bell Telephone Laboratories in the USA. For thousands of years we've looked out in space since the 1930s through radio eyes, and the sky looks very different. We can see through clouds. Very useful for UK telescopes because it's normally not as beautiful as this. Arching across the radio sky is our Milky Way galaxy. We can even see deeper into the heart of the galaxy and close to the black hole at the centre. Wow.
So there's just so much, isn't there?
Yeah.
So much.
Nice little picnic table there with the view of the Lovell Telescope. Awesome. Right, quasars. Did you know painting the Lovell Telescope is a bit like painting the fourth railway bridge? Part of the structure is painted each summer, but then only needs repainting every 10 years. So in the early 1960s, the Lovell Telescope was linked to a small telescope which was gradually moved away from Jodrell Bank. Looking at little stars became known as the quasi-stellar objects. That's amazing, isn't it? Look at this one, the small 25-foot telescope which was transported across the country and linked back to Jodrell Bank. It was used to measure the size of the quasars.
Some more lovely picnic tables again there, and I think last time we were here
There was actually a talk going on there,
Yeah.
wasn't there? Because
Yeah.
you can actually come here and the people of Jodrell Bank will give you more talks about it.
Yeah.
Now this one's interesting. The Big Bang. In the 1920s, Edwin Hubble and colleagues discovered the all distant galaxies are moving away from us. The universe is expanding. If we turn the clock back, the distance between galaxies shrinks and the universe gets hotter and denser. 14 billion years ago, the distance shrinks to zero. This marks the beginning of the universe and the event called the Big Bang. Using radio telescopes, we can now see the fading glow of the Big Bang. This is known as the cosmic microwave. If you tune your TV between channels, about 1% of the noise on the screen is actually the fading glow of the Big Bang picked up by your TV aerial. That's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So the static that you see when you change channels probably doesn't happen on digital anymore. On the
No, it
old
would have probably happened
TVs.
on analogue, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That's amazing, isn't it? So that's
Yeah.
all part of the Big Bang. And of course, I'm glad we've come early so we can film without getting in anybody's way. But I'm guessing this is going to be packed as the day goes on. Right, we've got pulsars. A teaspoon of neutron star material would weigh about 1,000 million tons. That's 2,000 times the weight of the world's largest oil super tanker. That's unbelievable, isn't it? A teaspoon of a neutron star material. Wow. Famous for its pulsars. Pulsars are neutron stars, the spinning collapsed cores of exploding stars. Typical pulsars spin about once a second, but the fastest spins more than 700 times a second. and they use pulsars here at the Lovell Telescope. That's amazing, isn't it? Wow. And it looks as though you can get a little bit of a different view of the Lovell Telescope right here.
Which we'll walk down and we'll have a look at when you've finished reading these boards.
So we're already 1 hour in and we haven't covered hardly anything. We've quickly looked at the exhibitions. So in heavy rain, the bowl of the Lovell Telescope can collect more than 1,000 litres of water per hour. The telescope has big drain pipes.
Yeah, that's something I've never thought about, you know.
So the giant 305 metre Arecibo telescope in Puerto Rico worked alongside the Lovell Telescope to search for ET, aliens. As far as we know, life on Earth, however, we think life probably does exist somewhere else. It's got to, hasn't it? In the solar system, robot spacecraft are searching for life on Mars. Distances between stars are too far for us to easily travel to visit these planets, but they do use radio telescopes like the telescope here to watch for any messages coming from any extraterrestrials that are out there. I'm going to say it again, let me know in the comments, guys, we are not the only ones in this universe, surely.
There's got to be more, hasn't there, really, when you think about it?
Yeah. So I think we've got one more information sign and then we get a different view of the Lovell Telescope up here in the shade, and it's beautiful up here. So the Lovell Telescope is the same height as a 21 double-decker bus stacked on top of one another. 21 double-decker buses. You could fit 168 double-decker buses into the bowl of the telescope. Wow. So it's now working better than ever, achieved by the program of upgrades. The white bowl, which collects the radio waves, is the telescope's third and best reflecting surface. That's amazing, isn't it? And as we learnt earlier, the surface of the Lovell Telescope was replaced in July 2002, over 2 summers. The old welded panels were replaced by galvanised steel panels, which have been adjusted to the correct shape within just a few millimetres. Wow.
Then there's a beautiful observation deck here, looky.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get you when I get to this observation deck, a stunning shot of the telescope. Wow, that's incredible.
Fantastic, look at that.
So just look at that now as I look up. Wow.
We're so lucky when we live in Kidsgrove to be so close to Jodrell Bank and all the wonderful things they're doing here in the UK, around the world, for young people, old people, and looking out towards the universe.
And there's a stunning shot of it there, look. And we'll just zoom in a little bit there. Wow. Incredible. I'm so glad we've come and looked at this today for you.
This is a perfect time to read a little part of what Jodrell Bank have actually said. So thank you so much for taking the time to get in touch. We've received an extraordinary number of messages over the last few days and weeks, and it's moving to read how many heartfelt expressions of support. It means a great deal to everyone at Jodrell Bank and how deeply people care about this remarkable place. The announcement that the funding by the emailing radio telescope network cease at the end of March 2028, deeply disappointing, and it's an element of a wider series of cuts. The University of Manchester are very proud that Jodrell Bank and the Lovell Telescope is an active, high-quality operating scientific facility, working closely with partners to explore alternative sources of funding for the observatory. Sorry, I couldn't get my words out there, I do apologise. And the e-mailing network. And discussions are already underway, and they remain committed to doing everything that you can to continue a long-term future for this fabulous place. Many people have asked how they can help, and they are enormously grateful for the support. Anyone who wishes to express their personal views may choose to write to the MP. If you feel like you want to support Jodrell Bank with a financial gift, there is also a donation page set up here, and I'll put the link right here that you can click on. And it's donate.manchester.ac.uk-P-Jodrell Bank, and we'll put that on for you. Support these guys.
Just getting you a shot here now of these amazing wheels, look you, that run the telescope around the track. That's incredible. And you look how massive they actually are there. Look as I zoom in onto them for you. Wow. And then just the telescope. It is huge. Wow, that's a stunning picture now I've got there of the telescope. Shame it isn't moving now, else I could have shown you the wheels actually moving there. So have you enjoyed this?
Absolutely loved it. Really, really good. Definitely want to come back. And I'm looking forward to coming back and probably spending more time looking at all the exhibition areas, reading more and enjoying it more. But again, it's just showing you guys quickly what you can do here, and you could spend the whole day.
Just some stunning shots now again of the other telescopes and the big masts on that pole there, looky. It just proves how much there is to look at here. Unbelievable. I just can't get over the size of the actual telescope there. It's just huge, absolutely huge.
So did you ever think why it's called Jodrell Bank?
No idea.
So it's called Jodrell Bank because it's the name of the estate in the area and the land here in Cheshire. The name goes back, Jodrell comes from Jodrell family who owned the land in the area, and the family name is thought to have originated from Richard Jodrell, a 14th century landowner. Bank refers to a bank or a ridge of higher ground, and the area became known as Jodrell Bank when astronomer Sir Bernard Lovell established the radio astronomy station here in the 1940s. And of course, this was built in 1957.
So we've just give you there just so much information on this walk around today, haven't we?
Yep. And of course, I know you guys are watching carefully. You're probably thinking, hang on, he's got his phone on. I haven't. I've actually copied this from ChatGPT. So my phone is on airplane mode. And I've carefully looked at a lot of information that we need to hopefully tell you guys, which is fun, here in the video today.
We're virtually back now to the entrance, are we?
We are, yeah. So we're going to finally look at the cafe. We're going to look at the shop. And then, of course, at the end of the video, again, we're going to show you exactly how you can donate to Jodrell Bank to make sure it doesn't close in 2028.
That's something we definitely all need to do.
Yeah, I mean, certainly from here in Cheshire and around the country and around the world.
quiet here now at the moment as well.
It is. It's 11:20. I guess most people are going to start coming probably in the afternoon. The gift shop. Oh, this is just another area, our place in the universe. Oh yeah, and the shop's straight there. Again, there is just so much to read and enjoy. Exploring space. Wow.
It's lovely and cool in here as
Nice
well.
and cool. Yeah, let's have a look in the shop.
Quite a big shop, is it, as well?
It is, yeah.
So what have they got in here?
Wow, you've got spacesuits. It definitely reminds me of being in Griffith Park. Look at all the magnets there, like the NASA one and the World. Quite like that one. That's
Yeah, there's some good stuff, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah. Plenty of things where you can spend your money. All the different planets. And of course you've got the merch here, Jodrell Bank t-shirts. £20.95, pretty good for a t-shirt. Umbrellas, hats. I do like the Jodrell Bank bucket hat, just £19.95. Get yourself a bag. Wow. Socks, aliens. Look at the alien bookmarks that you can get there. And I do like that one. For £10.95. Beam me up. Wow. Okay, let's head into the cafe. Plenty of toilets as you head around. So when we look out into space, we also look back in time. Light travels at 300,000 kilometers per second. Takes 8 minutes to reach us from the sun. Wow. So the cafe up here, you've got a mug of Yorkshire tea, £3.70. Hot chocolate, £4.20. Pepsi Max, £2.70. Orange juice, £2. And there's lots of pastries that you can actually have. Currently the cafe is actually closed, but just look at the different times here. So the clock is automatically set to the correct time using radio signals sent from the Cumbria by the National Physical Laboratory. Wow. Really, really nice. Right, come on then guys, we've had a really good time, let's head out. That cafe there, I've just been told, is just open because of the summer and the children off. That's open just as a picnic area. The main cafe is up in the dome, which I think we looked at as we went in, where you can get all your refreshments and everything. So we're back to where the adventure began, and of course plenty of people actually still coming. Look at the car park, it's absolutely
Car
packed.
park's quite full, isn't it now, really,
Yeah.
when we initially got here.
So again, I'm going to put a link at the bottom of the screen right now, how you can donate and support these guys and make sure Jodrell Bank does not close in 2028. I think it would be interesting to put in the comments here, what do you think Jodrell Bank needs to do to attract even more people? There's plenty of people here now, but let us know in the comments, how can they attract more people? I think it's a wonderful way where you purchase your ticket and then you've got an annual pass. That was absolutely fabulous. The thank yous are to Dave at Urban Media, and we're collabing with Dave at Urban Media today. Thank you for making this happen, and a big thank you for Holly here at Jodrell Bank for allowing us to film professionally and legally. So again, support Jodrell Bank by coming down, bringing the family, contact your local MP and donate on the funding underneath here. All I've got to say now, if you've enjoyed today's video, give us a big thumbs up, drop us some comments, subscribe to the channel, give us a hype to get these small channels going, and of course give Nick a big paws up. We'll see Jodrell Bank real soon.